Hello, my beautiful troublemakers. How are we today? I missed y'all so much. Oh my god, guys. Oh man. I really did. I missed you guys so much. Oh, I needed that channel break, right? Like, I needed to unplug. Like, we need it sometimes. We are merely human, right? In this form, in this meat suit that we are in. Thank you, Angie. Well, my beautiful gems. So, y'all already know your pack leader, Rossi, is here, and you know she is the mod with all the power on Fridays. So, if you want to get on that list, be paying attention to Rossi, because when she opens that list, there's only 10 slots. They are not pre made today, they will be handled independently. I have to start working on learning to get as comfortable with myself doing it as I was allowing my team to do it. Because right now, my team is not fully here. Y'all know, most of y'all know, Miles got called away, and he is still somewhere east. And by that, I do mean the east of the world, Jordan, Egypt, something like that. I don't know exactly. I just know he's not here. So, with that being said, hi. I am back. I just got off of a little over a week channel vacation. I personally was not on vacation. I just got to participate in my roommate's vacation. Her family came down from the Midwest. It was wonderful. I got to hang out. Um, I got really sunburnt, even though I used my very good, and I do use that with air quotes because I am being the biggest smartass right now I could be. I paid a lot of money for a specific type of uh, SPF and UVA, UVB kind of protection, and it's shit. I should do a full product review on it, and by that, show them my skin, right? So, at first, and first off, let me apologize. If you guys see me doing any scratching, just pretend to have a ruler and smack my hands or something. I do have to get under control. That's why I keep like taking my nails down, but it's not stopping. So I'm gonna have to go to the baby wrap in a minute. For those of you that have followed my story, y'all know I do have ANAs, which is autoimmune, and I have a couple of them. Actually, I have three of them. So because of the indifference in them with the DLS, the A1A, and the photodermatitis, my skin is catching hell right now. So, with that being said, if y'all have any recommendations other than like even turmeric is burning my skin because I have some and it's burning my skin. And when I'm not flared up, thank you to you Gems for recommending it because when I'm not flared up, that cream works really good. But when I'm flared up, it burns. Oh, baby. Because like my skin bust open. So it burns. So I've been putting burn gel. I'm not kidding you. The active ingredient is lidocaine and aloe vera, and it's like active burn gel. It's like bright neon green. I've been like pouring the bottle on my skin. So, whoo, my skin is really mad at me. Like a couple of days, I could barely like my face hurt, my eyes hurt. Like I couldn't like do light. It was pretty sensitive. But enough about the bad. Let's talk about that good, right? Whew, I'm not gonna dwell on it, but you know, it is what it is. Feel free if you do not know what DLS is or A1A or photodermatitis, feel free to look them three up and then pretend that you have poison ivy, shingles, and chickenpox all at the exact same time. And all three of them are itching all over your entire body, not in one spot, your entire body that was touched and kissed by the sun. Even though I love the coloring, I love it. I'm really missing my very protected winter skin right now because I can be outside and I don't have to worry about my. Okay, anyway. Blah. On another note, is Tiffany here, y'all? Did anybody see Tiffany come in? Let her know them little shits brought my glasses back. So whatever she did to make them feel like they were gonna, I don't know, be disassembled. No, I don't care. I mean, not disassembled. Yeah, come on now. But it worked, baby. My glasses are back, and had I had them, I wouldn't have had sunburnt eyes. So I'm gonna do my best to keep up with y'all and read cards and not so much of the screen, because I noticed this morning when I was on live with Jeff, even the little bit of time that I spent trying to read the screen, I was struggling. So Goldie is gonna move how she wants to move, y'all. She's feeling like she wants to move around, and I just don't know exactly why. Well, we go this way. Maybe we go this way. I've got to work on the clasp a little bit, like finding a way to like make it go tighter, like I did my anklet. Anyway, I do believe Rossi opened the list. So Angie, hello, beautiful. Hi, Tina. Oh my God, y'all. Victor's here. Shut the front door. Victor, what's up, my brother? Janet, hello. Angie, I said hello. Chloe, hey now. Y'all, Chloe is the second winner of the love box. And she's patiently biting her nails, waiting for it. It's coming, I promise. Maruta. Ah, my beautiful Maruta. Ow. Mr. Floyd, that hurt. Oh, instant karma's a bitch. Mr. Floyd, what's up? What's up? Yes, she has officially opened and she is already taking numbers. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okie dokie. Anybody else? You guys are juking in that chat. I love it. I love it. I love it. Hobo. Hobo's here. Hey, Hobo. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm back at the top. Alrighty. You can use those double clasp necklaces extenders to tighten it. Yeah, I was looking at them. But I was looking up like Jonathan made this with Echoes. What's up, beautiful? It's German silver, and I need to make sure that the metal I made it or pair it with would wrap good and not like mess the like it seems like it's really durable, and it's, man, I'm telling you, it's so beautiful. But like it's got the clasp. Well, maybe, I don't know. I got it on. Oh, there it goes. I wasn't even gonna try to do that one. Could y'all imagine that? But it's got the this thing. I'm just wondering if, like, when I pull it through, like if I could see, it's gonna get right there to the what is that? The jade? It's gonna get to the jade, and the jade's gonna be too big because that's probably a 4mm jade. So shoot. I don't know. Either way, maybe I will definitely be looking into that. So, but yeah, Jonathan and I have been talking on like ways to secure it when I want to wear it higher or whatever. But I do like the length where it sits here, though. I do. Gifts, abilities. Oh, okay. Echo jumped on the list. Hey now. It'd be surprising me when emojis come in and they jump on the list, because I'd be like, what? What? I get to read for you? Okay, definitely, for sure, because over here, my brain's probably going buffering. What is she talking about? Y'all have to excuse me. I still have beach brain going on. So look, y'all. So Victor, aka Truth Wave, I believe, he asked Mosaic Insight. For those of you who don't know, my roommate, he asked her to, like, go to the beach. Like, bring that energy in. If you absorb it and then you give it away to us, we'll feel it. We'll be able to be there with you in a way. And in my opinion, I'm pretty proud of Mosaic. She not only did that, she did it over and over and over and over and over. And then she did her very first live at the beach on the first rehearsal, not the second. That would have been today. Today would have been the full dress rehearsal. But there would have been so many more people than what we dealt with yesterday. So yesterday was our day. Today was full dress rehearsal, but she did her first live on the beach, the whole rehearsal. It was freaking amazing. And thank you to every single one of you that watched it while she was live, fumbling through it all. Doing great. Great picture, by the way. Great views. She stayed with the planes. It was really interactive. And the commentary, the background talk and chatter. It's all great. It's beautiful. We love it so much. So, Mosaic, thank you for your first live. And I'm glad I got to be there and just take it all in with you and your beautiful family. So, thank you. I have no words for being invited to someone's vacation. And it's not just because I was the roommate. Like, I was fully invited by the entire family. Like, no, you're family now. And it was wonderful, guys. I got to unplug, like, for real, unplug and just do whatever. I didn't have to worry about, you know, anything. It was great. I loved it. They knew what they wanted to do. And I just got to be there and witness it and share, and it was great. Sunburn and all. So, and like I said, I did get my glasses back. So now I don't have to worry about my eyeballs being burnt alive like they were those first 2 days. Oh, yeah, y'all go get sunburnt for me from here on out. Because, oh, well, with that being said, I'm a hard-headed ass person. We all know this, right? It's me we're talking about. While I'm looking for my pen, like, see if she's got a list up, which I don't see one yet, and that's okay. Because this is Rossi's time. We do this on Rossi's time. I just get to run my mouth till she's ready. Yeah. But look, thank you, Angie. I appreciate it. I am. We all need to unplug, guys. Even if it's only for a day. I am lucky I got to unplug the entire time they were here. And even though I was missing you guys so bad and I jumped on and did a show and tell, which we won't tell nobody. Don't tell them I didn't keep. No. It's needed from all of us and by all of us. We need to give that to ourselves. I'm always telling you, you have to put you first. You have to pay you first. If you don't, you cannot be there for anyone else. And there's so many ways that you can do that for yourself without it financially putting you in the hole. And sometimes all you got to do is just go to the beach. And I am so glad we can walk. That's how close we are. Well, not actually to the. Yes, I can walk to the beach from where we're at. Is it the all blown out Gulf? No. No, that beach is in Pensacola. But all of the golf that I get is superb, beautiful, and not near as crowded. Not near as crowded. So, oh yeah, she's work lurking, y'all. She's work lurking. I have always wanted to pierce my nose. I'm kind of jelly right now. I'm literally kind of jelly right now. For real, I'm jelly. I see my list one pen. All right, y'all. So the list is open. If you want to get on the list, sure that Rossi sees you, and we will take it from there. When she closes it, it's kind of fun because it's like she's the bartender, and when she says last call, you got 60 seconds. So you've got from now until then to make up your mind if you want to get on the list. But if you want to get on the list, I would do it now. They get a little long-winded sometimes. So Angie, my beautiful girl, it's almost 12:20. Puff, puff, pass. I got to close the door for the echo. I didn't hear it till I said the puff, puff, pass. Oh, boy. Whew. I did do a show and tell, and no, I did not do an unboxing. It's definitely about that time, ain't it true? 4 minutes and counting. Am I yelling? Okay, I'm yelling. Victor, I have questions for you. And I can't ask them publicly, but I have questions for you. My team has questions for you. I'm just going to plant that seed. If you want to know what those questions are, we going to have to chat. And they're not bad, y'all. They're literally not bad. I am incredibly observant. And so is my team. So they're very inquisitive questions. You know, we don't know. You can't ever be fed if you don't open your mouth, because a closed mouth don't get fed. And neither does a brain that won't think. And my brain is constantly thinking. And I'm thinking. Light bulb. At 3 something this morning, my favorite time, because I was born at 3:03 in the morning. So when I wake up at that 3 o'clock in the morning hour, I'm like, okay, who woke me up? What am I paying attention to? There's that. Oh. Left side. Oh, the star? The agate? Oh, yeah, she's right here. And I call it a witness chamber. I know there's a lot of things that a lot of people call a witness chamber. Some people call it a crystal clave and all of that. And I forget, there's a lot of different like names, but I call it like a witness chamber because this is the part that it wants you to focus on, because this can hold a lot. Agates can hold a lot when used in the spiritual property of them. I'm putting a live together for all of that. I've been doing a lot of homework on 10 specific crystals, and Chloe is in chat, and the same feed showed up on her feed in the same day. Synchronicities, y'all. They don't always fall in numbers. I don't believe in coincidence. There's no such thing. Not in my world. So I'm putting it together. I'm getting it. I've almost got it ready. I almost got it ready. It's going to be amazing. And I think it's going to do it on either Tuesdays or Thursdays. So I'm going to be doing crime on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I'm also going to be doing something with crystals. So I'm going to be occupying more free time that I have, and instead of continuously keeping free time, I'm going to make myself a little more busy during those times so that I can handle what I think is ahead of me, because I think whatever it is, it's going to be wonderful. But right now, today, I'm unprepared, so got to get prepared. All right, Angie, we are looking at focus word. Portals. Okay. So I have mean, depending, like, if you're looking at it as like the discipline that would be needed, then yeah, probably. Interesting. So we need to wait a little bit. Okay, so the overall energy of, the focus word for me, with it being portals, doors, windows, vortex, whatever you want to call them. They need discipline. You, as the human being, you're not in your highest form, right? So there has to be a lot of discipline. There has to be a lot of control, right? So what do I mean by that, right? So I'm one of them practicers that when I tell people what I practice in, they either immediately freak out, run, or they get curious and they wonder, well, what exactly is it? So I practice in chaos. I was born in chaos, and I have finally learned to control my chaos magic. With that being said, 3.5 years, my team, the only word that ever came out of their mouth was control. I heard that for 3.5 years. Nothing else. Nothing else. Every message, everything that ever came from them for 3.5 years towards my practice was control. And then one day it clicked and I got it. Control of me. Every part of me. That even means that stinking thinking monkey mind, right? If we get cocky or greedy or too comfortable with something, that is a form of us not having control. It doesn't say anything about our potential, except it shows them that we have a lot of immaturity still. We have a lot of mind control that is just flapping in the wind. You ain't even thought about getting some stakes and tying it down so that it could fight a little bit and not just flap around. You ain't even got there. You're still laughing because it's blowing in the wind, right? So when you think about where you're at mentality wise versus the portal or doors, windows, whatever you want to call them, opening, they don't do that to someone that does not have 100% control. They just don't. They can't. It would be like, and I go to this a lot, it's that part in Harry Potter where Harry's mom says, "You must speak clearly." And Harry Potter ends up where? Diagonally. Instead of Diagon Alley. I think diagonally might hurt a little bit, and that would be the reason that portals, doors, windows, vortexes, all of them beautiful tweens don't open for every single person when they snap their fingers or go into deep meditation. I don't care how good of a meditator they are, if they do not have mental control over every single part of the brain that they actively use. We're not talking about the parts you're not using. We're talking about the parts that you use without a whole lot more control and patience. It's not going to happen. The first two cards that pop up is Sword and Seven of Coins. Seven of Coins tells me that you're at that spot where you know you're supposed to do it. You know you're going to have a harvest. You know there's going to be benefit to this. And how do you know that? Because it was promised to you and you kept your word. But the sword means wait. It's not time to cut that umbilical cord yet. There's still something that you must get control over. That baby can't be born until it can fully breathe on its own, cry on its own, blink on its own, eat on its own. All of that, right? So this feels like it's something very, very new for you. And it also feels like it was promised to you a long time ago. I think that you're actively practicing something that you quite aren't ready for. So the basics is what I'm going to tell you. Go back to the basics. This ace is the promise that I was telling you that the universe gave to you. If you do the work, this ace promises they will pay off because they paired it with the magician. The magician is you. This is the universe. The universe gave you the promise. You are going to do the work. You're meant to do the work with the magician being the paired energy. But you need to understand, without control of all of the elements, a magician isn't technically a magician. They're an apprentice. So that's where you're at right now, right? So remember that this 7, it doesn't last for a long time, but it does last until you are the one that ultimately is ready to make the next move. This time, the universe can't make the move for you. They already gave you a guarantee, but the first step's a doozy. This is where you're at. So be still, be patient. That portal is coming. You are destined to do it, whatever it is, whether it's open it, close it, recognize it, see it. Find a way to protect it so that nobody gets hurt, or somebody that is irresponsible isn't ready to do what they think they are when they're not, because they're trying to jump to the finish line without doing any of the stretches. So you are meant to do it, but you do need to practice just a bit more patience because it's not ready for you, or you're not ready for it yet. So my word for chaos was control. So I'm going to think it's going to be a word that will trigger you, and you probably hear it a lot. And until you actually get it, it fully comprehends and seeps all the way down into your roots. It can be up here all day long. It can be here all day long. But until it reaches them roots, you're not the one that's in full control. So keep that in mind. Keep pushing forward. You are meant to do it, but you have got to work on something first before they just literally allow you to cut the cord and do it on your own. And that's what I've got for you, babe. Echoes. Echoes. I get a little long-winded, you guys, so just have patience with me. I see Jonathan. Jonathan's looking for it. He's looking. All right. Gifts and abilities. I don't feel like I have the right deck out. Okay, so hold on 1 second. They're directing me to something different. Be right back. Hold on. Oh. I never know. No. It's gonna happen. I just, that's why I gotta get a better system set up. I gotta get them closer to me, maybe. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Well, whatever it is, they wanted me to grab the embroidered graveyard, so. And depending on the cards, I do know the deck. Obviously, I work with the dead. This deck is intended for people like me. With that being said, there may be something that I didn't clearly see. So they want me to grab the book. So I grabbed the book. All right. I'm itchy. Where's my itcher? I'm trying not to use my nails, y'all, because our hands be dirty, and I got real nails, not fake nails, so they be getting hella dirty. hella dirty. I don't know how they be getting dirtier than artificial ones. I don't know. I guess because they got all that glue and acrylic and gel protecting. I don't know, but boy, our nails get mine be getting dirty. I also like to play in the dirt a lot. I'm not scared to clean them, so I'm not really a glove wearer. I don't know. I probably take too many chances in too many places. All right, gifts and abilities. Looking to receive the answer. Ooh, okay. To the question. Focus words, gifts and abilities. Okay, just fly then. Frida just flew out for you. Oh, hey, that's a bunch of Okay, that was a bunch of them. I'm not shuffling anymore. They got real long-winded real quick. Here, goodbye. Let me put you to sleep real quick. Whoa! Wait a minute. See, I can't make this bullshit up. It fell out 4 and 4, and Frida's in the middle, so we're doing a this or that. I get it now. I understand. Whoo! You know, some of us have more than one walk to do. Did you know that? Yeah, some of us have more than one walk to do. So, give me a second to sit with these before I look at that. So, pretty sure they want me to go that way with it, right? Is that am I understanding? Okay. Well, so Frida is well, she's absolutely wonderful. She is a spirit that works on the other side to help us while we're in void and limbo and all those places. So with her coming out 4 and then her coming out and then 4 more, I kind of have no other choice but to know that what they're saying is it's this or that, right? So whether it is both of them are going to resonate with you because you might have 2 walks, or it's literally going to be 1 walk, but you have 2 options, right? The first one, I want you to understand that they absolutely both deal with the other side. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you color the picture, every color you put in it is going to go inside a sugar skull because you are supposed to be working with the dead, no matter which way you look at it. I don't care if you look at it this way or this way. Either way, they are both a resemblance of the afterlife, the other walk, another walk. What's going to happen after this meat suit goes bye-bye? When there's no mouth, when there's no ears, when there's no eyes. Frida is going to tell me to tell you to look into the beauty of the shadows, the grays, the darkness. There's literally nothing wrong with the word dark except for what someone else has forced in your head and told you it's wrong. It's bad. You can't do dark. Bullshit. I am chaos 1,000%, and I will never apologize for it. I am a Ouija. You may find the definition as a Milton Bradley game, but I gave my own title to myself because I'm not going to let nobody else do it. I put myself back together the way I wanted to be seen. And I don't care if you don't like it or if it scares that about me scares you. That is your insecurity, not mine, and I'm not going to carry that weight. I didn't work through all of that. Why I'm going to go backwards? You're going backwards somewhere when I look at it this way because they are not all in the upright position. You have the only one that I would say that there's something you're hesitating on is being faithful, right? So the faithful or the dog, however you want to see it, it's loyal to yourself, knowing that the universe has your back in abundance. Either way you go about it, you're going to work with the dead, whether it's automatic writing or becoming a Ouija or becoming a psychic medium and practicing. Now, not everybody is a psychic medium. I don't give a damn if you like what I said or if I just triggered 1,000 people. I don't give a damn. There's different levels to this shit, right? There's different levels to it all. I don't care if you are first day Reiki or Reiki master. There's levels to it all. I am a root worker, and I am one of the ones that you literally are going to face the drill sergeant on because I'm like a major in it. I am going to throw reality out the damn window because I ain't here to help you with current reality. Now, I want to be an earworm and crawl in that subconscious and really start breaking things down. And that's what you need to understand. You are supposed to be doing that. And when you deny it with the faith, knowing that you're loyal to this gift, once you understand the gift is going to be loyal to you. There's meant to be things that are scary on the other side because they go against some really negative, horrible, evil ass shit. If you hear the word black magic or black arts, it's at that point I'm going to need you to say, did you say Voldemort? Run! I may appreciate slithering because of the dark parts of life, but that doesn't mean I practice black magic and all. No! Mm-mm. No way, no how. There is a strong acceptance in what you become when you become your full potential. Your gifts are about you working with the dead, my love. But there is something within you that you have not found complete faith in. Now, is it actually just working with the other side, or is it just letting the ghost in? I don't know. You're the only one that can figure that out, but you're the only one that can also do the homework on it. Those of us that can sit here and help, I'm a trance medium. I trance and energy bend with ghost. I know that scares the hell out of people because they're going to run to a place of negative first because that's what someone else told them to do. I don't care. I don't care. But when somebody needs to know why someone is missing or why someone can't be found or whatever it is, it takes someone like me that can actually reach multiple. When I open my door, it's not one or two, honey. It's 1 or 200 or thousands that are over there that I'm looking through. I'm not looking for one individual. I am not going to dedicate my time nor my practice to being a psychic medium. That's not my calling. That is a lot of work, and I value them so greatly. But I ain't the one. Nah, I'm just gonna help as many as I can, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm sorry, I can't do the other. I can't do the mental work that it takes to dedicate that. That's that. I am that amateur Reiki root worker because I'm not going to. But when it comes to root working, no, I'm a master. I'm a master. I work two things. There is nothing life can throw at me that I can't pull myself out of. Nothing. I don't care if I lose everything tomorrow. Everything. I'm not speaking it into existence. I'm knowing that I'm going to be okay because I remind myself daily that I've survived 100% of every bad thing. So remember that as you are learning to open up to working with them on the other side. You have to embrace them. Let me tell you something. They're not going to lie to you. They can't hurt you. Ghosts don't want to hurt you. Ghosts and spirits don't want to hurt you. I know people put crazy thoughts in your head about them, but they cannot hurt you. Poltergeists can hurt you. Demons, things that don't have souls, can hurt you. There's a lot that there's misunderstood about the other side, and until you actually start talking with those that really work on the other side, you can't begin to build that faith that is needed. So I want to say that this is all about you because the only two that are in reverse on both sides are about you. You being loyal to yourself and your gift, but this is self-love. This is the other side of this. And again, the only one that is in reverse because Mother father, Vale, Samhain, working with those on the other side, understanding who Santa Marte is and who Hecate is, and so many others that work on the other side to make sure that we stay safe as we move through the veils and the abyss and the void and limbo and all them scary things that are going to happen on the other side that you're not aware of yet. You're not just going to lay there and wait on Judgment Day. It doesn't happen like that. I'm not here to convince or change anybody's mind. I'm just letting you know that yours is about death and you need to get really comfortable with it. And that's what I've got for you, honey. And again, this is all for, what do they say, entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Love you, though. You know, Friday's fixtures came to me. I was doing a meta message. Oh, Mousy's here. Magic by moonlight. Hey now. And I started realizing that, you know, there's nothing wrong with having change, right? Change is scary. Oh, it's so scary. For those that don't want it. For those that are ready and they're just done and they're sick and tired of being tired and they're sick and tired is sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's that low that a lot of people don't reach, right? They say it, but they don't actually reach it. But those of us that have, this is a one-of-a-kind Jonathan piece. And yes, she has a full, proper golden name, and it is all so perfect for her and me and Jonathan. It is a perfect pairing for her because of the three-way connection between one of our shared guides, who is Miles, who we are both desperately missing right now, or at least I am. And I know Jonathan's connection with Miles is just as strong as mine. So I know he's missing him too, but God, he's going to have some stories for us when he gets back. Oh my God. You thought we spent a lot of time now on the phone. Wait, Miles is going to be like, we're going to be like, did he tell you about the, oh, I can't wait. I look forward to it. All right. Oh, well, speaking of Jonathan, you're up. Journey. Oh, really? Really? Okay. Hi, everybody that came in. I'm so glad you guys are here. Okay, all right. Focus. Okay, all right. Back to tarot avatar. Oh. Okay, all right. Okay. Journey. Hey. Is fed over. Okay, you're doing too much right now. Okay, let's try it. Let's go. Oh. Oh, shit. Look, I'm going to need to put this on a binder. Hold up. We're not even going to look at that yet. All right. Well, I guess I don't have a choice, but okay. All right. So it's not a this or that. It is very long-winded though. You need to adjust your pace about something. I don't know what it is, but you definitely need to slow down or speed up. Which one is it? I don't know, but let's find out. So it's an absolute yes, 100%. And I absolutely love the way this sun is represented in this deck because of all the details and the yes to every part of it. But do you notice that it's still pregnant? Yeah, yeah, you pregnant. And yeah, guess what? It's twins. And it's twin Geminis. No, I don't know. We'd have to ask Care Bear, but I bet that is a hoot and a holler because I know what I am. All right, so all the way across the board, it is absolutely going to be, and they're not just going to be twins and hopefully Gemini twins. They're being born under the third eye, all kinds. You see the sunflowers and all of that. You see strong, good veins in that heart. It's all absolutely meant for you, just not yet, because you also got pace, right? So when you think about slowing down a little bit, right? The pace of it goes with kind of peace, right? So this campfire kind of setting, even though it's a little hot, make sure you go and wait for the sun to go way down. That way the fire runs the mosquitoes and stuff off. If you guys have mosquitoes, if you guys have mosquitoes in Maui. Anyway, what I'm saying is you have to sometimes either slow it down if that fire gets to going too much with too much air, too much wind keeping it going. Sometimes you got to slow it down, right? You dampen the wood just a little bit. You don't kill your fire. You let the water slow it down naturally. So I'm going to need you to slow it down just a little bit, but then I'm going to also need you to call in the Morgan because there is some wisdom that is going to come to you, and it's either going to come to you in the form of red-winged blackbirds. Yeah, is it red-wing? It's they got like a yellow strip under red-wing, yellow-wing, black. It's a blackbird, but it either has a red stripe or a yellow stripe. A crow, a raven, a falcon. It's going to be a black bird, right? Because we're talking about the Morgan, right? So the Morgan is all about the crows, the ravens, the maypies, right? So she is definitely specifically saying, I'm absolutely giving you this heads up. There is a lot that is going to be multiplying ahead of you, but before she can lay this out for you for your journey, she's going to need you to either slow down something because your flames are going too high. And if you're too hot, you can't land, right? Because it's going to burn. But if your flames aren't high enough, then she might be telling you to add some kindling and let's really get this fire going, right? So I don't know if you are going too hard or not enough, but there is pace involved in journey ahead of you, even though it is going to come in as you begin to adjust your pace, but make sure that peace is there in your state of mind as you're going. Don't worry about understanding why it may get heavy at some point because there is a resilience and a restlessness that is going to be coming in occasionally. So this lets me know that your journey could be about you just observing some things, right? They paired this with Watcher. So you are going to be watching maybe through the eyes of a Maypie or through the eyes of her herself. Either way, the Morgan wants you to know that it's not about grief. It's not about going through and being petty or having mischief on the mind. It's literally all the exact opposite, right? So we end with companion upright. This is all about you getting real comfortable with either working with birds or working with the Morgan or understanding how she comes in, but they are going to become a companion, a familiar to you. So I do believe that because the Morgan just went absolutely like long-winded, she's the one that's going to be coming in, but she's going to be teaching you how to adjust your pace and your peace. It is destined for you, like I said, all the way around. Remember, as you're gaining that wisdom, you're going to learn to walk away from something and you're going to have to learn when to go quickly to it, right? That ride, you're either riding away because you're smart and you choose to fly another day, or I'm standing for what I believe in. There is one other thing she wants you to understand that it is going to come at temperance kind of level. Temperance is real easy to say, oh, it's all about the balance. But did I tell you that it weighs 7 tons? No, they just tell you that it's balance. Make sure that you understand it. You're going to have to take a chance on it either way because you did get the dice card, and that is literally saying that you are taking a gamble. But life is a 50-50 shot. We gamble everything we do once we understand the concept of a gambler. So put your gambler clown face on because it's about to get real peaceful for you working with the Morgan. But yeah, she's ahead of you on your journey and she is coming in hot. That's what I got for you. Rossi, Clarity, and Mousy. And then I'll have to see if there's a new list. Rossi has done last call, y'all. Y'all already know. Yeah. Hi, Brooke. What's up? What up, girl? Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, if the way they fell, like she fell, and the Morgan, you already know, right? I don't know if you know the deck, but I know you know the deity, and I work with a lot of what they like to call dark goddesses. My number one is and will always be Persephone, and I work with the dead, so if you work with the dead, you're gonna have one of them goddesses. When they say jump, say how high. I love that the Morgan is coming in and really gonna show you a lot of support. So knowing that all of them crows, ravens, and maypies are gonna have your back, boy, it's gonna sound and feel a lot different when you start seeing them all around. It's more like, all right, yeah, I'm paying attention. I'm looking left to right now because I know they're trying to get my attention. It's pretty easy to work with them. Clarity. That is so broad. Okay, what are we getting clarity of? Life? No, Rashi don't need clarity of life. See, if Miles was here, I wouldn't even feel like I'm hesitating because it's like, ooh, clarity of what though? Okay, all right. So let me talk myself through this. Where do I feel like I need to land at? What do I know about Rossi? She's amazing. She's talented. She's a hard worker. She's driven. She's a go-getter. She's fluent in multiple languages. Um, she's absolutely gorgeous. She taught me how to drink a real pina colada. Oh, it was one. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. Oh, tattletale. No, I met her at the meet and greet I did last year, and hopefully next year I can put another meet and greet together for some of y'all if I can. I don't know. It's in the walks. It's in the talks. We'll see. It's just not here. It's next year. So anyway, clarity for Rossi. Clarity for Rossi. I don't know. I feel like if Miles was here, he would tell me it would be about your hands. Like he's always fussing. From what I can remember, when you and Miles would have your lovely little conversations and you would let him pick the cards, he would always be in my ear. It's her hands. It's her hands. She's not listening. She's not listening. And I remember he said that you've got this guide. What is her name? Oh my God. There's a guide that Miles said you have. Oh my God. She's an angel. She's not a guardian angel. She's a spirited. She's in as a teacher. Oh gosh. I can't remember her name. I feel like you know her name. Oh my God. Anyway, I can't remember her name. Okay, so is she trying to reach out to you? Maybe Uriel. Yeah, the Corvid Maypies and all of them, yeah, they're all going to be your friend. They're gonna be showing up for you, and really, when you start, I will tell crows, and there's a bunch of ravens here. Like when I get in a car, I will call for them. I'm not kidding you. I will call and I will tell them to lead the way. I'm not kidding you. Anytime you look out the front window, the side window, there is a crow always flying with us. Some days I'll even, if I'm getting on like big highways for big roads, I will call in hawks, eagles, and I will call them all in. I need to know what's ahead of me. Show up when I need to know something. And depending on the actions, you can Google the action and see what that means spiritually, and you can then put two and two together of what is possibly ahead of you if you're in a car, that is, or walking or something. I'm not talking about your journey. That's meant for the unknown. And I'm not the unknown. I'm known, I'm seen. Oh my God, Rossi, I'm literally drawing a blank. Okay, so I'm just going to go with it. All of a sudden, I feel like clarity might be actually something at work. Like physical job. You know what? I'm grabbing it. Y'all know what deck I'm talking about. I'm grabbing Triumph Fideluna. Yeah, it's time. Now y'all know I only use this deck for institutions, and for this deck to just jump and say me, maybe this has something to do with work. So let's look. That's the name I heard. Uriel. Okay. Rossi, do you work with Uriel? She's an amazing archangel. Care Bear. Okay, Care Bear, since okay, so I have emailed you, I have texted you, I have chatted you, I have DM'd you. I'm just kidding. I have emailed you. Don't tell nobody. It's real blotchy, and I did a really bad job, and I need to redo it. But yeah, I did. It's been a blot. Okay, so real quick, while I'm waiting on my brain to kick in. That live about my chart? Can we do it live? I'm going to wait for your answer. Can we do it on a live? And I'm going to tell you why. Because we have like questions, and not just me. Like Chloe has questions. There's a bunch of us that have like a bunch of questions. And like if we could like see you break one of ours down, that would be kind of crazy, because I think Chloe's might be a little crazy too. And but anyway, I can't talk on or speak for anyone else but me. So can we? I don't mean today or tomorrow. When we schedule it. So Rusty says, I haven't worked with her, mainly Michael and Raphael. Okay. Yay, Kara says yay. Yeah. Now I'm really super excited, because I already know that, once you start scheduling again, I'm on the reschedule list, and I can't wait. But to do it live, I'm gonna then also have it to use as maybe another person that doesn't get things, and they can see how you break it down, like for Zodiac for Dummies, like me. And I'm not calling myself a dummy. Y'all know that. All right, so I don't know why, but somehow I feel like this might have something to do with work. Is that possibly kind of... That shit hit the floor. You know what that means? It's at your door. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to start right here first, right? So I'm going to start with what if it's clarity for work, or work purposes. I'm gonna say that I feel like there's something that possibly could be. Now it's choking me. Come on, Goldie. I don't. She keeps wanting to hide for some reason. I don't know who she's hiding from, but that's not allowed. We don't hide. She keeps like going like under my shirt. That's not allowed. You can't go under the dress. You got to stay out and about. So I don't know who this could be, but I feel like this could be someone that possibly, I always like to call an ace a promise, but when I'm not looking at that at this point, right? So intuitively, what I'm saying right now is somebody was not very honest with the promise that they gave you, right? So if this is work related, this is somebody that likes to blow a lot of smoke up a lot of people's butt. They make a lot of promises, but in reality, they can't actually make the choices, right? So we do have the Eight of Coins that is directly below this broken promise, but at the same time we also have this seven, right? So this seven of coins is telling me that you are needed to be there for patience, you are needed for understanding of something. But the Eight of Coins, knowing that this is your harvest, this is what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to understand that maybe this broken promise that was made by, whether it was a manager or something like that, it wasn't necessarily done with complete um, disregard to like you. But I do believe because of them not keeping their promise, I do think that you have a way to bounce back from that. Now, I don't know if it's because you have I don't know what word I'm looking for here, but leverage. If it gives you leverage in another department or in another area or whatever, but you do have an option coming in. What is that option? I don't know, but it will have a wonderful payoff, like a wonderful payoff. It's not something that you would even multiply, or not multiply, worry about not coming to fruition, because even though they didn't keep their word, you, because you're a solid individual, if this is work related, you are going to bounce back from it only because you have multiple gifts. Multiple gifts. So if it's work related for clarity, yeah, somebody did possibly lie or lie on you, but don't worry. Even if you got the receipts, the karma's not going to come for you. It looks like it's going to come for them. So if the clarity needs there, then definitely for them, they screwed up. One card for the other way. I said one card for the other way. Okay. All right. Well, okay. All right. Well, yep. Even if it goes in a way of spirituality, you got the Queen of Swords energy coming in with Nine of Cups paired as that energy. So even if it is outside of career for clarity, there is going to be a positive confirmation. This is an absolute emphatic yes. You do have a abundance coming to you in that queen energy, and that's your queen energy anyway, being Queen of Swords. This is someone that isn't afraid to speak her mind, stand her ground, and fight for what she wants. So absolutely hold your control, hold your composure, because you ultimately do have the upper hand here. And you have the Nine of Cups saying that it's in abundance. It's not just a one-time thing. It's a all the time thing. So for work, I would say that, yeah, even if somebody did do some bogus, shady shit, because you are who you are, it's only going to backfire on them. And outside of career, still, because your Queen Sword energy is there, you have your own clarity. You already know what the answer is, and you know it in abundance. You see it in more ways than one. So don't question yourself. You got this. You know how to get that clarity, and you know where to get it and draw that power from. So it looks like you really, really got this. I don't think you needed me to say, yes, girl, you got this. But I will every time. Mousy growth. And I will unpen from Mousy. And I will pen the final list up. And obviously the list is officially closed. And the final list is up. And we have Mousy, Magic, Julie, and Amanda. Ooh, Amanda hit me with the trauma. If I didn't know no better, I'd say that Maru told you to have me check your backpack. No, I'm just talking shit. I'm just talking shit. I love it. All right, Mousy, growth. One word for growth. What am I going to focus on for growth? You know, sometimes when y'all just say, you know, but like not where it's at, I kind of got to search and think what feels right. What's my intuition telling me? Because it's not like Miles is here to say, go this way. I need my scarecrow back. No, I'm just talking shit. I do need my scarecrow back. He could have that way and that way. Oh, we got one that's upside down. Okay, all right. Well, I'm assuming that's yours. Oh, hey, wait. Okay, y'all just jumping Judies. Yumping Uties. Oh, you get the extra card. Okay. One second. Okay. All right. So I'm assuming you want that one there and this one here, right? Oh, wow. You let that fall out twice. 1 second. Oh. All right. All right, so I got this. We're going to just go with what's it got me. I thought maybe I needed to look at something. Okay, so you got the Tickled Pink card, right? So I actually don't know by what the book says this means, but I know what Tickled Pink means to me, right? Tickled Pink for me is obviously it's a good thing, all right? We need that moment. I just had that for a few days when I took my channel vacation. I wasn't on a physical vacation, just a channel vacation, right? I was just unplugging so that I can recharge up for you guys, right? For myself. But for me to give it to you, I got to do it for me first, right? So this is that tickled pink moment when I get to say, this is me right now. I'm fully recharged. I got my refill, right? So, decisions. When we have to make a decision and we have to make a plan, the world shows up in two and two, right? What do I mean by that? Two of Swords, Two of Wands. We're not juggling anything, right? Not a bit. We already know what we have to do, whether we have to remove it, release it, regrow it. It's all about not serving and not allowing it to hang out anymore, right? We're making a active plan to move forward with something, right? So when you think about growth, growth is when we learn to cut off what isn't serving us anymore. There are dreams that are coming to your mind. So when you think about this Two of Swords energy and you think about the ultimate hard decisions that have to happen in our life, then you realize that you probably were shown, not just by your dreams, but in different ways that dreams come back. We don't always remember our dreams right at the beginning. Some of us have to sit with it for a little while or whatever. But ultimately, we do get to understand them. We just have to sit with them, right? So when we think about that plan, right? When we think about having to make a forward motion, that's what the growth is all about. And here we go. You got the dice card. You're going to have to take a chance. You're going to have to get out there because the dice is paired with the Two of Wands. We're going to be making that plan. We're cutting off what isn't serving us. We're making sure that we are firm and we are standing in our strength and not in quicksand. And then we are making that plan to move forward and we are rolling the dice so that we understand that we are making a progressive move forward, not a deliberate, intentional dragging of something that isn't deserving of us or this future, but we're hard-headed and we're not going to let it go. Growth doesn't look like that. If you can admit that it's there and it is causing you any kind of strife or conflict, and you know it's there, that's not a blind spot. That is avoidance. You cannot grow when you're doing that, right? So, without looking like a person that is scared of growth, be that person that's actively seeking an affirmation or a cord cutting ceremony or a chance to have a conversation with Yoda. Allow them to keep carrying that weight. Don't keep carrying their weight. Growth means you have to lose something so that you can gain something. You cannot gain fully by just gain, because you're not using it, because you don't have anywhere to apply it. So you're going to have to start letting go what isn't serving you so that everything gained is also beneficial and serving. And that's what I've got for you. And we said, thank you. I have not checked to see if anybody did any donations or bought me a coffee or anything. But if you did, I greatly appreciate it. If you went on my wish list and you did a donation to the channel, as in a deck or something that's on my active wish list right now, I thank you. I appreciate you. If you have a recommendation for me, please get it in there, and all or some of my moderators that have access to my private number can send me the information. So if you guys know anything that would help me zinc wise or aloe wise or lanacane wise, or you know any home remedy stuff that doesn't have turmeric in it, that's not going to burn me right now because I am pretty busted up. I probably missed it in the chats, so I apologize for that, but just literally send it to me and or get it to the moderators, and the moderators can make sure that I get it as well. So I thank you for that. All right, that was Mousy. Next we are doing Magic Direction. Direction, huh? Ooh, okay. Direction. You're welcome. Absolutely go take care of our little Geminis. Mr. Floyd, I know you be getting busy, so thank you for hanging out. I see you're still here. I appreciate it. Okay. Well, something in this situation right here, right? This direction, I think you I think you're looking for something that you're maybe not meant to look for, right? Things that are meant for us find us, not the other way around. I know that sounds crazy, right? Like, what did she just say? I promise. I promise. For those of us that do not understand our lane, whether it is in a practice of studies or whatever it is that you choose to want to do in your career or your life, we usually do it because our heart leads us there, right? When we let that mind get in the dang on way and make ultimate choices that our heart should be making, we tend to allow that monkey mind to lead the way. And guess what happens when they take the reins? They take off. And then all of a sudden you got horses galloping in the back of your head because your monkey mind and that stinking thinking and all of that has officially kicked in because it can't let go of control. It's got to have the control. And even though it don't even know what it's running to, it's just going. You could be over there going, if you don't match this flow, this rhythm, you don't get to go with me. So you can't go way ahead of me and think I'm going to chase you. No. No, 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 no. That's not how it works, okay? We are grown. We don't get the blueprint book of life. There's no rules to this. If you don't live a little, you won't know what is meant for you. You won't know what you're supposed to be doing. And the only way to actually get out there is to literally respect the unknown. So when you think about direction, I don't ever want to be the one that pushes anything on anybody. I feel like everybody is entitled to see if they can dip their toe into it. But when they realize that it's not an immediate, instant connection and it's freezing or it's way too hot, and they're like, well, I'll eventually adjust. Bullshit. Mm-mm. It don't work like that on the other side. You will never adjust if you're not meant to walk that walk. Stay in your lane. I'm not saying it to be cold. I'm not saying it to be cruel. What I'm saying is there's not enough people understanding the concept of what spirituality education is. That means those of us that are actually paying it forward are not scared to get out there and live a little, fall on our face, make some friends, make some enemies. You wouldn't know an enemy from a friend if you don't get out there and make some. You're going to think everybody is the best thing ever. And then reality is going to say, and here's reality. Staying in the concept of understanding you've survived everything already up until now. Now put all of that in one place. Where does it fit? This is where I tell you to make a list. I don't care if there are 26 different things that have tally marks on them. One of them, 26, is going to have more tally marks than any of the other of them. And they're going to be overlapping and they're going to interventionally create your tree, your knowledge, your gaining, your ladder of your guidance and your understanding. But until you understand what your lane is, you could possibly find disrespect in places that should ultimately have a lot more respect. Okay. So there is something for you to be granted, but until you understand and value yourself first enough to know that this is meant for you, not to you. It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. You have to learn to understand that there is no human emotion on the other side. So when it sends you 7 broken eggs, it wasn't because it was making fun of you. It wasn't trying to be hard on you. You needed them eggs broke, but you were too scared to break them. So the universe sent them to you broken. Now you need to figure out how you're going to make scrambled eggs or an omelet or an eggs benedict. You're going to have to figure it out. You may have to put them in a mold to reshape them all together by putting the yolk back inside of the yolk and the white back inside of the white. You can do it. You're the only one that can do it. But until you understand that you are the one that's supposed to be doing it, that direction is always going to be facing someone else's north, not your true north. Your magnet, your heart, is the only thing that can guide you. You are going to suppress logic. Do you see this owl? Suppressing, transcending. That means you are suppressing it. You are going further than that. You are knowing that there is something greater on the other side. And it may be crazy right now, but it will always get greater later. I don't say it just to waste my breath because I ain't got a lot of it to waste. What I tell you is that it always gets greater later. You just have got to learn to change your perspective. If you're staying in the now, it's because there is something that you are carrying in a backpack full of trauma and you don't want to open that box. You're going to need to do it. You are running out of time, though. There are people that are willing to help you because they paired the hourglass with the sister witches. The sister witches are absolutely willing, but what they won't be is a damn fool. No one wants to be a damn fool with someone. We can be a fool together. We can laugh, we can grow, we can learn, we can walk, we can skip, we can jump, we can hop, we can dance, we can soul train line, whatever. We can do it any way we want to do it, and we can do it together. But until you stop being dishonest with yourself and be honest with yourself and open yourself up to something that is actually meant for you and then stay there until you master it. Once you master it, you get to do something else. But you have to master it first. We all are a master of something. We just have to figure it out. For you, you're working your way towards it. So just really be patient and be still. Do not worry about what is not feeling right. If it's too cold or too hot, it just means it's not meant for you. What is meant for you will never, ever, ever pass you by. It will hit 1 billion trillion detours. It'll never pass you by, no matter what it is. Even if it's cliff diving, if it's meant for you to do it, it's going to happen. I don't care if you're 99 and a pinch for one to grow on. If you're meant to do it, you will do it. So stop forcing things that are not maybe possibly meant for you. It's okay to be curious, but once you realize it's not meant for you, you adamantly think that opportunity and then move on. And then realize, holy shit, I can't believe I made it through that shit. But I can tell you about it. I can tell you what I learned from it. I can tell you my experiences. Finding out your strengths are stronger and deeper and well-rooted is your lane. That is what all of us are learning. And once we get there, it is literally one of the best places to be because we're not worried about what somebody else thinks about us. They can't rent no space in my head. They don't want to live in my heart rent-free, so they don't get to rent no space in my head for free. Hell no! You're meant to do it. So go to some people that you truly, truly trust. Sit down, take some constructive criticism, and then grow. And I can't wait to see what you find out about yourself on the other side of it. And that's what I've got for you. And these are entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates. If it doesn't, I apologize. And hey, sit with it for a little while or throw it out the dang on window like it's a baby in bathwater. That's what the card said, not me. Magic. Julie. Fixture. Fixture healing. Fixture healing. What is the fixture that you would like? How I picture it, right? What I picture is that all of us are these gorgeous gems and we're hanging on a one-of-a-kind piece that we all call this gem chandelier, right? Now, there is nothing wrong with our chandelier, no matter how old our chandelier is. We are the gem that makes that chandelier as bright as it'll go. And the way that it reflects, whether you're prisms or you're all moldavite and green or you're fluorite, whatever your internal gem is, that is your chandelier. So what on your chandelier, there's one thing that you could just tweak a little bit, because we are not throwing this one of a kind fixture away. No way, it's not happening. We have spent a lifetime getting it just right. I'll be damned if I let anyone tell me my light ain't bright enough for them. So what is the one thing that you want to work on? Just one, not the fixture itself. I mean, what is it? What are you deconstructing it? What are we doing? Healing? What are we healing, babe? Talk to me. You gotta tell me what part. The wolf is a. Ooh, we're talking about an agate. The balances. What up, brother Jeff? I was bragging about you a while ago. Talking about how I hung out with you this morning before the sun came up. No, the sun was up, y'all. I'm just kidding. Right. Magic direction, Julie Fixture. Okay, Julie, are you still here? Well, I'm trying to see if Julie is here. Amanda, if not, then you are next. Or, well, Amanda Trauma Wounds is next. Julie's here. I am thinking. Okay, that's perfect. Take your time. No rush, love. You did come back just in time. And anytime you guys need to step away, all you need to do is let Rossi know. She is your placeholder. If she knows where you're at, she will let you have that timeout that you need to come back and be present. Or go ahead and read. I got called to work. I have to go. There's been an emergency. I gotta go. I'll catch it when I catch it. But if Rossi don't know, I don't know. And I don't read if you're not here. So thank you for that. Linda, thank you. I've never been a blonde in my entire life, and y'all, it's a little blotchy. Don't judge me. Look, don't judge me. I've never been a blonde my entire life, and I am 49 years old. I have been a beautiful, positive, glowing red brunette my entire life. I love my ginger brunette hair, and it was so dark until I got in the sun, and it got so red. So I can rock some red, and I'm like, you know what? I've never in my life been a blonde ever. I think I kind of like it. And I do love the color and my freckles. I just don't like the pain that goes with the sun. If I could have the freckles popping and the color without all the pain, I would take it. All right. Let's see. Did I miss Julie's comment anywhere? Where's my mouse? Julie. Okay, she's commenting. Overcoming what I need to overcome right now. Overcoming what I need to overcome. Okay. Overcoming what I need to overcome sounds like a wet deck. I had a feeling, they don't let me pull this deck out very often. So I was wondering who this was going to be for when it was on the you got to get the deck out. So if you're wondering what that is the transparent tarot. This is such a yummy deck, but it is a complicated deck to work with. So give me a second. I need to make some room. But I did get it out earlier and I shuffled it and then I gently placed it back in the box. It is made with transparent paper or plastic, whatever you guys want to call it. So it's quite scratchable. But the one thing I love about this deck is the wobble! Y'all, have you ever heard someone shuffle this deck before? Have you heard the wobble? Woo! As a person that has held a deck of cards pretty much my entire life, that wobble, right? And if you know the song and it's all of a sudden playing in your head, yeah. I love the wobble. You've been working with Tracy? I love that. Oh, okay, we have our first one. This is not a deck that I pull out very often, so I really am kind of glad I get to use this. I don't get to use it very often. Unless I'm doing like a one-on-one with somebody, it's definitely not one that's easy to be used, in my opinion, for me and my craziness and my chaos. I have seen like Sasha use it and she's got like the overhead, and I do have the overhead camera. I just don't have everything up and going. So I do enjoy the deck very much. I want the Oracle. There's an Oracle that goes with this, and I don't have it yet. It's on my wish list. I want it. I just don't have it yet. Oh. Ooh, okay. Well, okay, the 4 that fell out for you, holy cow. Like, okay, so here is the actual overlay, which I don't know. Let me put this on the white so you can kind of see the overlay of all of it, if you can see it. Like I said, this isn't an easy deck for Alive, but okay, here's what we are working with. So the very first card that fell out was the Ace of Swords. The second card that fell out that is on top of that is the Three of Cups. The third card that is on top of that that fell out is the Eight of Pentacles, and the 10 of Pentacles is the top card. So when I look at all 4 of these overlaid on top of each other, what I see is that there is a actual progression to this, right? There is 100% payoff. So that Ace of Swords, that promise from the universe. In my opinion, the way that I read, an ace will always be a promise from the universe, but you have to do the work. It's not going to happen any other way, because there is a 10 or higher that is in the same card structure. It is a guaranteed payoff. How do I know it's guaranteed? Because the 10 or higher are all the absolute yes, emphatic yes. Because you're going to work through that 2 through 9, right? Or that 2 through 8, because some people see the 9 as the abundance and the perfect thing, right? So there is that promise coming in, and the promise is paired with the 3 of Cups. This is the celebration, right? But even though it's in the upright position, I want you to understand that sometimes when we are trying to heal and we are trying to understand that what we're going through right now could be a product of something from back then, it's when the two start looking like there's a bridge that needs to be combined, right? So, with that being said, you are going to do some sword logical, painful, strategic mind thinking. That's what the swords is about. It's about those intelligent thinking processes that literally call a spade a spade. I mean, there's just no gentle way when it comes to a sword. A sword is your chance to do it for yourself, because if not, then justice walks in, or a tower walks in, or even temperance. And they're not here because The universe is saying this is your opportunity to see it. You're the one that has to build a bridge. You're the one that has to do the work. But I guarantee abundance on the other side of it, is what the universe is saying, because it is 8 of Pentacles and 10 of Pentacles that are covering this Ace of Swords. This promise, because you are going to do the work for yourself, you are going to have abundance and harvest like you've never had before. You're going to have enough to where you can pay it forward. You can give it away. Not everybody can gain the harvest and also give it away. Some people just have the harvest and they have just enough to get them and their family through. It's not that they are being selfish or stingy. They're just not. They're not in a place of giving like that. They give in a different way. They pay it forward in a different way. They pay it forward with time, affection. There's all kinds of different languages of love and appreciation. It's not always financial. Yours is going to have the ability to give back. Your 8 is going to come in with you knowing that you're also going to be able to take everything that you need and your family needs. And then after all of you and your family's needs are met, then you can look and say, wow, that's going to be a great blessing for one person. Or, you know what? I'm going to bless 10 people. I'm going to bless 15 people. Don't stretch yourself too thin. If you can only bless one person, bless one person. But understand that right now, everything that you're going through it because you need to understand, yes, you may need to get through it and use it for now, but you're not going to use it for the long-term part. Long-term part is paid forward to someone else because it helped you do it this way. Now let it help someone else. You may see it as trash and someone else will say it is a treasure. They don't even know it yet because they don't know your experience with it. They don't know what you went through to gain it, to learn it, to control it, to hold on to it, to actually be able to harvest it. So because you did everything the hard way, it looks like the benefit is so rewarding to not just you, but to a plethora of people. And it's going to escalate. It's going to be all in the middle there at the beginning, but then you're way above it, but you're not higher than the next person. You're just above it so that those that work through the fray and find you can benefit from your experiences too. And that's what I've got for you. So give me a second. I do not leave this deck out. It is fragile. And I do not want no scratches. I don't want no scratchies. So, I cannot wait to pair that deck with the Oracle. If anybody in the chat has the Oracle and the Tarot, please tell me how good it is. I'm so jelly, but I want to know how good this actually work good together. Is it like the perfect pair? Oh man, I feel like it would be. I could be wrong, but I feel like it would be the ultimate deck. You're very welcome, Julie. I do hope it resonates, but if not, you can sit with it, or you can totally walk away from it. Nobody will be upset or in their feelings. Unless I break my shit. And then I can't be mad at nobody but me. I didn't break anything. I didn't bend it. Those little cards, transparency, I don't remember them being quite so fragile as a kid in elementary school when the teacher were walking around with projectors. I do believe the Oracle is the transparent Oracle, but it would be by Emily Cardi. It's on my wish list. It probably down towards the bottom because my wish list is like 4 years old now, so it's only grown. It doesn't get smaller; it grows. And somebody's team is coming in really strong, but I'm assuming it's going to be the transparent Oracle. But it looks just like this, so it's unmistakable. But it's on Amazon. I absolutely love it, and I can't wait for the day it finds me. I'm gonna have so much fun with it. Hold on, y'all. I need a fan. All right. So, Amanda, you are up, and it is trauma wounds. And this might be your team coming in. If they are hot and heavy. Okay. Hot and heavy they are. Oh, definitely your team. Woo! They are heavy. Rossi's on it. Rossi, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. If you guys get it, tell me how it is. If you pair it with the tarot, please tell me how the pairing works, because I have had that deck for years and years. And I don't know. I think it's only maybe a couple years old. The Oracle isn't really that old. Where this is actually the second version. I had the first version, and then the second version came out, and I liked it so much better. I know what's wrong with me. So I got the second edition, and I gave the first edition away to somebody that just was freaking in love with it. So my first edition went to somebody that still absolutely loves it, and I'm sitting here so happy with my second edition. I freaking love it, and one day I will pair it. All right, I've been feeling really stuck lately, and I want to know what trauma I need to work on to move through this heavy, dense energy. So, Miles isn't here. Miles is my shadow walker, right? So, I, as a shadow reader, I am going to absolutely do everything that I can to connect to this beautiful team that you have. But my shadow walker is not here, and his name is Miles. And what I could tell you is that we can absolutely redo this as soon as he gets back. I don't know when he'll be back. He is on a long-term assignment in the East, like, part of the world. I don't know, Jordan, Egypt, somewhere, Israel, Iran. I don't know. I don't know. He's over there somewhere. So, I'm going to do a short version of a spread that I'm going to be bringing to shadow work on Wednesdays, right? So this is a spread that I created. So we're going to look at it right now. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to strongly recommend that you come back, because I will have more of my shadow team with me on Wednesday. And Wednesdays, we really dive into trauma. So what I will tell you right now is I am not one made for everybody when it comes to shadow work, right? So a quick disclaimer about me. I am a captain, a major, a 5-star general when it comes to trauma. You name it, I done been there, done that, and I done paid the consequence several times, and I ain't going back. So I can almost get on any level when it comes to trauma. And although Fridays is not the place I do trauma, this is where I get to look and see, is there an emergency going on? If there is, I'm going to strongly recommend that you email me, and we sit down and we talk about it, and we really start working up a 12-step program for you. I'm not kidding. I meant every word I just said. My clients work a 12-step program. I created the whole program, but it's 12 steps, and honey, they ain't neither one of them easy. None of them. Not the first one, not the 12th one. So, and what I don't do is I don't play with people. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. I ain't going to coddle you, and I'm not going to hold your hand. So I am not the one that is always meant for everybody. So there is a triage kind of thing involved, because I'm going to intentionally trigger you. Because depending on how old you are, you should have probably did this shadow work, right? I'm not pointing fingers at you. This is just my mentality when it comes to shadow work, because I carried it for far too many decades, and I knew better. So when I do mine, it's coming from a place of ownership, not trying to figure out how to do it. Nope. Nope. We're not doing right now current, because that's not trauma. it may be affecting shit that's happening in your life, and you may be feeling like that you are catching karmic hell and, oh, I must deserve this. Nah, bullshit, bullshit, bullshit. You're just carrying around someone else's weight. You're not taking ownership, and the universe does not want to bless someone that cannot forgive their self. They're not going to bless you until you can find a way to forgive yourself, and you got to do that through ownership. So let's take a look at ownership. So I do not know when I created this spread, but I can tell you that it was in between, the last 3 years. Okay. So everything I do is in metaphors and similes because I find it poetic, and I feel like it's my connection to a version of me that was a bard in one of my previous walks, right? We do 13 of them things, right? It can be a prison or it can be a school. It's your choice. You think about it however you want. But this time for me, all I see is prison. And that's because I guess I have finally found all of my real ownership. And I don't care what it looks like to the next person. I'm going to live vicariously through my 12-year-old. And I'm going to love every day. And I'm going to happily be present in every day, no matter what the damn world throws at me. So here we go. Waking up change. Somewhere inside of all of us lies an unbalance that follows us. It's silent. We are not, and we are not aware of its presence until we allow it to be triggered by us. Are you willing to trigger yourself so that you can empty your backpack? Have you ever heard of Pandora's box? The backpack, same concept, right? Once you open Pandora's box, it is your solemn soul duty to keep that mug empty. You can't let nobody else run your box. That's your box. I don't even know where my box is at. I destroyed it. That way I know there's nothing but hope in it. You can't even you can't close the lid. When you close the lid, that's when all the crazy comes in, right? So we're going to look at this. Number one, how do you hide it and what's inside of it? Let me look. Oh, you do got some built up strength, but you don't know it's strength yet. Okay. Makes sense. Now, hey, come back here. That card went flying, and I wasn't even trying to touch it. So I guess it's got something to say too. You got something to say? What else? The institution of all of it? Okay. All right, hold on. Okay. No. I was just making sure. Okay. All right. No. Morgan. Dawn. Okay. So, the institution of all of it. Oh. So, yep. There's a backpack there. Backpack. Loaded up with yucky stuff that we don't know what to do. All right. So, whoo. Okay, here we go. All right. So, yeah, of course we do. But yours is tied to trickery, right? So, we can fool ourselves. We can literally lie to ourselves till the lie becomes the truth. And we convince ourselves that we deserve it. It's our fault. We're paying for something, even though we thought we paid everything. That mentality is monkey mind mentality. Yep. That is some stinking thinking. That stinking thinking is what we hide, right? You are hiding. You are staying in a place that you are allowing to become your current situation, right? So your current situation is full of foggy mirrors. Foggy mirrors that were cast by you. You built every one of these mirrors, whether you realize it or not. I don't know if you work in chaos or not, but a lot of people that work in chaos, like me, I also do a lot of candle magic and mirror magic. Scary to a lot of people. It was scary as hell to me until I knew exactly how to control myself. And then I learned how to control the flame and make the flame dance and move, even go up, go down, go all around, right? It wasn't until I found out what they meant by find your strength. Well, what do you mean by that? Oh, well, Hershey, find your strength. What the hell does that mean? Like muscle wise, strength wise? What does that mean? Do you think they answered me? No, they didn't answer me. They said the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over. It got to a point where anybody that said a C word to me was about to get bleh. They were going to catch all kinds of yucky because I didn't want to hear the control word again because I didn't have no control. So what I'm telling you is that when I am looking at the energy of your backpack is full of trauma. It's not trauma that you're willing and ready to talk about right now because you put yourself there. I put myself there, and I promise you, at least 10 other people in this chat right now put their self there. Whether they're willing to take the ownership or not, I don't know. But I bet you if you ask those 10 gems, have they started their ownership, and they're going to say, you better believe it. They work every Wednesday with me that we are there, and we dig in and get real transparent with that thing called trauma. So, yeah, I need you to come in there and I need you to understand it. You have 4 of Cups and 7 of Cups in reverse. You're choosing to make the choices to stay in that 4 of Cups energy. What did I just say? What? When we actively make a choice to avoid something, that is means we got to do extra work. It's harder to frown than it is to smile, but we frown longer than we do smile most of the time. Not all of us, but some of us. It's the perspective of it, right? So once we realize that we are holding ourselves as our own prisoner, oh baby, we get to rip ourselves apart. That's the best part of it. Your strength is only in reverse because you don't know your story or you're scared to tell your story. Either way it goes, fear comes from strength. Strength comes from fear. It is a two-way door that will always go hand in hand. That's like courage and stupidity. Yeah, I'm not pointing fingers, nor am I calling anyone stupid. I'm saying they go hand in hand. The exact same outline is laid out there. It's the exact same horizon for every damn one of us. Some of us are courage, and some of us are stupidity, and we just wave at it. We too busy. We too busy to stop and look at that horizon line and notice our angle, our perspective. Well, I'm 5'7". Is your angle the same at 4'11", or 6'8", or 6'2", or 6 foot, or 5'10"? Nope. But I'm also not worried about what someone's going to think about me if I come down and sit on your level with you and hang out for a while. I don't care what the next person thinks because I came down to your level to hang out with you. I didn't lower myself. I softened myself. I didn't surrender or submit. I softened myself. I know me. And honey, you're not going to say anything or call me anything that's going to hurt my feelings. Nope. My skin is so thick. I dare you. You want the challenge? Challenge me. I love a good challenge. You do have King of Swords in reverse, so I do think that this trauma comes from a very greedy, selfish, underhanding, conniving, manipulating man. Yep. Yeah. I don't know if it's your father, your grandfather, a pastor, a priest, a clergy of some kind that you felt was deserving of Christhood, but is the exact opposite of Christhood. They're literally the wolf in sheep clothing. Yeah, the bad wolf, right? The deceiving kind, right? That's those mice and them rats that are taking a little bit at a time, a little bit at a time, a little here, a little there, a little here, a little there, until eventually you get grown and you realize that this SOB is the reason that it's happening. Why? Because that six of coins energy tells me that they're not just greedy about it, they're manipulated, they're conniving, and they knew what they were doing. They knew there was long-term consequences with the actions that they were doing. Now, how old were you when it happened? I don't know. We can dive in and look at all of that, but what I can tell you is from what it looks like right here, there is absolutely a box. It has your name on it in that backpack, and me and you can sit down, but I'm absolutely willing to, and I am scheduling out. So if you want to schedule with me, absolutely. If you want me to help you find a shadow reader that may be more willing to be gentler or kinder, absolutely. I know several shadow readers. They're not all as just rip the tape off and go to work as I am. So yeah, there is some trauma work involved, and you don't have to do it alone. You just have to find the right root worker that's willing to sit with you so that you don't have to go through it alone and actually heal this time in a way that's suiting for you, not anyone else. And that's what I've got for you. Dun, dun, dun. 420 this passed a long time ago. Puff, puff. Oh. Oh, goodness. Oh. Ooh, let me see. Did anybody make a donation? Oh, thank you, Julie. I freaking appreciate that so much. Thank you, Jim. Man, I appreciate y'all so much. Look, y'all, I'm not kidding. I didn't have that when I sat down here, so thank you. Ooh, wee. All right, you guys, I freaking love you guys so much. And like I said, judge no more. You're not a judge unless you went to school for it and then you work to sit with that robe and that gavel or whatever. You would think after all the years in prison I knew I would know what that word is. It's gavel, right? The clinky clank. It don't matter. I miss you, Miles. I love you guys so stinking much. Have one. I do not have Venmo. I'm sorry. I literally have Chime and I have PayPal. I don't have Cash App or Venmo or any of them other ones. I apologize. I don't see me in the foreseeable future having them either. I just don't like to stretch myself that thin. So if you cannot make a cash donation, do not feel pressured at all. I don't read by money. I just read. So if you want to make a donation, it is 100% on you. Every bit of it, from saying, yes, I want to donate. And I don't care if it's 1 penny. Are you kidding? That's 1 penny I didn't have. That's 1 penny that I didn't have that you gave me. And I value it. I am not sugarcoating it, nor am I just picking a random number out. I am that humble. If you send me 1 penny, you're going to get the exact same thing as someone that sends me something that I couldn't even begin to believe was ever going to be blessed to me. So everything is a blessing. I appreciate it all. I love you guys. Thank you so very much. If you made any kind of donation or if you went on my wish list and I have something en route. Without Miles here, I won't know it's a Happy Mail Day, but I will know it when I get it, and I will thank you then. So I thank you now, I thank you in the future, and I will thank you then. I love you guys. Hanging out with me today told me that you guys wanted to get to know me a little bit, and I get to know you guys a little bit. I love you guys. You guys are my gems, and I will never let anyone or any of you feel undervalued or unseen. You are always appreciated here. I love your content. I love your comments, your time. If you love me and you want to strangle that like button right about now, go right ahead and beat that thumbs up button, that like button, slam it to death with the hammer. Don't break your phone. I'm using a metaphor. I think you guys know that. Bye, guys. What? Wish list. Have a great one. Oh, Rossi's letting y'all know she posted it again. Let's do a show. Absolutely, Denise. I thought I was going to actually get to hang out with you today, but, Brother Jeff got tired. And when we get tired, right? We can't help it. When we give our all, it drains us sometimes. So, absolutely. Let's email each other. Let's get something set up. I freaking love you. I think you're wonderful. I love you guys. And I will absolutely, most indubitably, see you guys on Monday for Meta Messages. I look forward to it. Can't wait to tell you about an amazing weekend that's ahead of me. I don't know what it is yet, but I know it's going to be amazing. And I will make sure I stay phenomenal, all the way through it. Until then, guys, I will see you on Monday. Staying alive, staying alive.